and worn out, suit and tie. I'll wait for you to come down where you find me, where we'll shine.
All right, I want to welcome everyone today to the Mock Crash. You're going to see some things today that I know always leaves a strong impact with me. I'm sure will leave a very strong impact with you as well. I'm going to turn this microphone over to our MC. Our MC is the Chief of Police in Northfield, Monty Nelson. Will you please welcome him?
Well, good afternoon. Whoever ordered the weather, 2 thumbs up. This is kind of a coming home for me. 17 years ago, we did our first mock crash at NHS. I was the school cop at that time, and I emceed the first one. And we've learned a little bit and hopefully impacted people's lives throughout the years as we've done this. Some of you may be asking, yeah, okay, so there's a bunch of old people out here telling us, don't do this, don't do that. Why are we here? Here's why we're here. The most dangerous thing to every single one of you until you're in your mid to late 20s is every time you get in a car. The number one killer is car crashes. So think about that for a moment. It's not cancer, heart attack, falls, go down the list. It's car crashes. And what do we do every day, all of us? As soon as we're out of school, we'll go jump in the car and away we go. All we want is for you to stop and think. So right now I'd like you to stop and think. Look to the left and look to the right. Is there anyone here you're willing to sacrifice because you're too busy texting, because you're drinking before you drive, smoke some weed before you drive, or while you drive, go out to a burner, use some other sort of drug? I know that sounds serious, but that's what this boils down to. There are some really simple things that you can do to take care of yourself and your friends and your family. The number one thing, wear your seatbelt all the time. And like I mentioned, just as important, no using any chemicals before you're driving. Whether it's alcohol, marijuana, synthetic drugs, none of them are safe to use because they all affect how your brain and your motor skills work. So, when you're in the car, you've been hearing a lot about our distracted driving campaigns. I'd like to say no phones, no food, no friends. And there's a reason why they've limited how many people young drivers are supposed to have as passengers in their car. There's a reason why we have texting and driving laws that will probably get more strict as time goes by. Because any of those distractions can pull away from what you need to be doing, which is driving. And to make this a little more local, hit home for you. Several weeks ago, in a 1-week time span, right here in Rice County, not off in another state, not in northern Minnesota, not in the metro. Here in Rice County, we had 2 fatal crashes, both involving teen drivers in 1 week's time. One was a 16-year-old driver, one was an 18-year-old driver. Seatbelts were a part of the factor in at least one of those. And youth and lack of experience in at least one of them for sure, if not both of them. So this happens close to home. It happens right here. And everyone from each one of these emergency medical services providers that you'll see today is here just asking you to stop, look around you, don't sacrifice yourself or your friend's safety and make bad choices. With that, I'm going to remind you of one more thing. Until you're in your mid to late 20s, the number one killer for your age group is car crashes.
Police and fire.
There's been an accident
Where?
in front of the high school off of Division Street.
Okay, how many vehicles are involved?
There's two. I think there's two. It looks bad.
Okay, we'll be sending police and fire. Please hold.
Hurry, hurry.
Catherine? Kayla? Kayla! Catherine, Kayla! Wake up! What's happening?
Northfield Care 1, stand by.
Oh.
Vision Street. Dispatch to 6400 cars for 1052 at the Northfield High School, 1400 Division Street South.
Catherine!
RP
Catherine!
reporting 2 vehicles involved. She said it looks bad.
6426.
Oh my god!
6402.
Catherine! I'm so sorry.
6426, 6402, copy.
I can't get out of my car! Oh my god! Call!
1101, 1108 are responding from 7.
Copy 1100 cars.
Catherine! Catherine! I need help!
6426.
Call!
2617.
Somebody help! Call!
6426 dispatch. We have
She's
two
not
vehicles
moving!
trying to
She's
one-
not moving! Somebody help!
Hold still.
Copy.
Hold still.
Taking rescue.
All right. What's your name? What is your name?
Kayla!
Kayla. Okay. Who is this next to you?
Dispatch to Northfield Rescue.
Call.
Please respond for 1052.
Okay. Hang on. What happened?
2 vehicles involved.
Hold tight,
Numerous
okay?
injured.
She's not
8100 copies page. 8120 will be en route.
She's not moving! Get her out!
Are you okay?
Copy, okay.
Get her out!
Stay there. Okay. Are you hurt? Ma'am.
Catherine!
Ma'am, can you hear me?
6426
Is
dispatch.
Catherine?
Catherine!
Catherine.
One down. We have one unconscious.
Copy. Launching airfare.
Help my friend! Get her out of the car!
I gotta check. Help him. I'll be right back. Are you okay?
Yes!
All right. Stay right there. What's his name? Cole.
Cole.
Cole, can you hear me?
Catherine!
Cole, can you hear
Catherine!
me? Where is it hurt?
She took my
Who was driving? Who?
Meg was driving.
Meg was driving? What happened?
I don't know.
You don't know what happened?
Dispatch 8120 is on scene. 8109 is in command.
Where are you hurt? Where are you hurt?
Copy.
Are you hurt? Just your head?
8125 en route.
8125 en route.
Okay.
Catherine! Catherine!
Her door's pinned over here.
What you'll notice is the chaos that takes place here when you have people responding from Northfield Police, Rice County Sheriff's Office, Northfield Area Fire and Rescue, and they called for a chopper right away because they realized they had some serious injuries.
Catherine! Catherine, wake up!
Door's jammed in the back side
Catherine!
here.
8125 is on scene.
This one's jammed. He's alive as well. He's unconscious. Door's unlocked. Just need you to sit still, okay?
Everyone go ahead and searcher.
We'll be staged into the south, and if you're ready, just give us a shout.
Okay.
Copy that.
Northfield 339 en route.
All four, can you grab a blanket?
Wait, ma'am, I'm gonna need you to hold still for me. So we're gonna be popping that door open, all right?
He's on
Dispatch all units on scene. Are we going to...
Cover yourself.
If you watch the firefighters, they're preparing to use some of their extrication tools to get some of the victims out of the vehicles.
Dispatch to 6426.
6426.
Are you going to need state troopers on scene?
Affirmative.
You get to her?
Copy.
Okay. Do you have any pain in your legs?
I don't know.
State Patrol 538 to dispatch.
Jerry.
That's 2538.
We were just
Yeah, copy the traffic direct. I will be en route.
Can you help my friend?
Copy.
Catherine.
Dispatch to 6426. She's en route.
Copy. 8109, 8120. Is there anyone at the hall that sees Essel? His daughter's here. Essel came at 20. 10-4, will notify.
Couple things are going on here. Obviously, they've determined they have at least one fatality, so the state patrol is being called to investigate the accident. Officers also figured out that the driver of one of the vehicles is the daughter of a firefighter.
State Patrol 538 to dispatch.
My head and my neck.
State Patrol 538.
On scene.
Copy.
Is she gonna be okay? Catherine?
Looks like she might be unconscious right now, okay?
Some of those crunching sounds you're hearing are the pneumatic tools. Some people refer to them the jaws of life. They're going to cut the roof off that car to make it easier to get one of the injured parties out.
Dispatch units at the 1052 data.
Okay.
Code 5, Possible 2, dead on scene. Possible ETOH.
Copy. Code 5.
The officer just notified dispatch that there are 2 fatalities and there's possibly alcohol involved in the accident.
Aircraft 1, go ahead 301.
He's briefing the state trooper right now on what they have, because they have to start dividing duties of who's going to take care of the driver who's possibly
Okay. Do
impaired.
you guys need her for anything else right now?
We just need to get her checked out by the medics,
Can you
make sure
repeat that?
she's clear, and then you can do what you need to.
Thank you.
You can start your inbound approach. We have the LV set up.
Megan, they told her
This is Megan.
she acknowledged her father, she was drinking.
Okay.
This is her father.
That's her father there? Okay. So have you been looked at by the medics already?
What?
Have you been looked at by the medics already?
Yeah.
All right, why don't you stand up for me if you can? Looks like just some minor injuries to you? A little bit of blood?
It's okay.
Okay. Why don't you step over here with me, please? Come on. You been drinking tonight?
Yeah.
Do you have anything else that you've got on board? Any type of drug?
Oh no, we're smoking something for a little bit.
You were smoking something a little bit, huh? All right. Well, what I want you to do for right now, I'm going to run you through some field sobriety tests. I think you're under the influence and that you shouldn't have been driving. Why don't you turn around and face me? Put your hands down at your side. I want to check your eyes. What I'm going to have you do is look up at my finger that I'm holding in front of you. Can you see that okay? I want you to keep your head still and follow my finger with your eyes. Moving just your eyes, keeping your head still. Do you understand that? Keep your head still, please. Look forward. Use just your eyes and follow my finger.